Oh, am I allowing flash photography? I don't care. They're already up there. All kinds of good and bad stuff from me up there, so. Yeah. Death trance, yeah. I don't know, actually. I have no idea if there's going to be another death trance. I don't know how well it was received. Was it? Yeah, I have no idea, man. I think so too. Yeah. There should have been more fight scenes. Oh, I'm always up for more fight scenes. Do you guys like fight scenes? Cool. Alright. You like me then. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Not every Power Rangers episode, but during like I think it was Turbo season, or Zeo. I think it was Turbo season. They had a rubber chicken that they would hide. The crew would hide somewhere. You know, like there. I remember like watching a few episodes. Like I remember seeing like I saw this big shadow one time in the command center. I was like, what is that? And it wasn't there all the time. They're like, oh, it's like the shadow of a rubber chicken. Just in the corner, so you really kind of can't make it out. But it was just more for the cast and crew to be able to go, hey, it's a rubber chicken shadow or whatever. And then one time somebody opened their locker and the rubber chicken fell out. But yeah, it's like somewhere in each episode they hid it somewhere, you know, even if you couldn't really see what it was.
I have a question about relating to Turbo. Like, if they ever came up with a new season of Power Rangers next year, and it would probably be their last one, if they wanted you to be a part of it to help out in several episodes, would you actually be okay with being a part of it?
Probably. You know, usually I would be like, nah, but I did actually have a pretty good time last time I went, you know. And Koichi Sakamoto, who produces it, and I know him really well, and I've done a few other things with him.
So like
but,
they wanted you to be in a part of the Turbo, the Green Turbo suit, you would actually
maybe. I doubt they would bring me back as green. If they bring me back, it's going to be black. But I doubt they'll bring me back. Even if it's ending or not or whatever, I don't really know. A lot of rumors out there that you really can't believe. I've heard so many people have like emailed me and said, hey, so you're on the new Power Rangers? And I was like, no. Where'd you hear that? And it's like all over, like I'm on it or something. So I don't know. But the other thing is like there's people online that act like they're me. You know, like there was a time when there was a guy who was on MySpace, was asking girls out, and I found out, this was back when MySpace was like just getting big or whatever. And I was like, oh great, I better go on to MySpace and have a real MySpace thing, you know. So I actually have a MySpace. And then there was a guy on Facebook, but I guess he just got shut down. But yeah, there's people on there that act like me. I don't know why. I'm just some dude, you know, I'm just some guy. I don't even do that much, really. Yes?
When's the new iShine CD coming out?
Well, I was hoping to have them done, like, the copies and have them ready April. And that's still kind of our goal, but it looks like it might be May. Things are kind of hard right now because we got a new guitarist. So we just got him to where he knows a full set, you know, like we just finalized it, you know, what, 2 days ago. So we're like, okay, cool. So we're going to be playing, he's playing with us tonight at 11, so you guys should check it out. And if he messes up, cheer. It'd be funny. But we're playing some of our new songs from Paper Kingdom, and we've also got, like, I started recording some other tracks for another CD, and so we're going to play a couple of those songs too, just to test them out. You may never hear them again, and they always change. So, but yeah, so we're hoping April, but it could be May. May the latest though, really, because it's done, it's ready to go. It's just a matter of everything. Oh, and Alex is leaving, actually. Our bass player is leaving. He's leaving the band. He was playing for his church, and then I guess they're doing more things now, and so he's going to go on and just kind of focus on doing that. So we've got a couple guys we're auditioning now and seeing how things are going to feel. So should be all right though. Half of the songs on the new CD I had to record the bass lines for, so maybe you won't like it. They're all simple. Wow, why do these songs suck? Yes. Do I get confused? No. Because I don't think about, not with that character especially, I don't think about, oh, my voice isn't right, or right now, or something like that. I just think about what's my emotion, you know, and what is going on in the scene, so that I can be as true to that character, you know, emotion-wise. If I start thinking about the voice too much, then I might take it to the wrong place. The only time I think about the voice, really, is whenever I try to draw the line, distinction between Ichigo, hollow Ichigo. You know, that's the only time I do a little something different. Yeah, so I don't really think about it too much. There's been a couple of things, though, like, because like a lot of the writers wrote for other shows, you know, and sometimes anime is written very similar, so there might be some line of dialogue that is exactly the same as something, like I'm trying to think, there's something I said in Akira, which wasn't like a big thing, but anytime I say it now, I always try to like make it different because it just feels weird. I can't remember what the line was though. Oh, well it's like, because in anime, you'll always hear this, I don't know why, maybe it's just me, I always see like, they put well in front of, like, well, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, or whatever, you know, it's always like a well. And a lot of times, the character that I'm playing stumbles throughout the well part, you know, like in the anime or in the Japanese, he's always got to stumble, well, or whatever it is, you know. And so, or, well, like that, you know, he does that, right? And so I did it, something like that in Akira, you know, and that's the only time that I always think about it. Anytime the character says well and he stumbles through it, I'm always like, oh, wait a minute, I got to try to say it different, you know. It's the only time I check myself, really. But I don't really need to say it different. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, some people may, well, he sounds exactly the same as me. You know, I can't watch it. He sounds just like that. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm the same guy. And that's the thing, though. It's like a lot of times they hire me because of this. Like, Bash was the first thing I ever did. But if you listen to it now, you'll hear a difference in my voice. But it's actually a little more southern, like Texas. A little too Texas in there. But maybe it works because it's sort of like a Western. But, like, I still have my accent there. But I forgot what I was talking about. I shut down completely. I forgot, what was I saying? I was saying something that felt cool, but it just went out the door. Just shut the door, man. It's just going right out. Yeah, who cares what I was saying anyways, really. Wasn't that important. Yeah, I know. I went on about well, and I just had no point. It's like telling a joke and not getting to the punchline. It's like, so, why'd the chicken cross the road?
Good one.
Get it?